friend I am, Nevery. I slung the knapsack onto my back and we headed down Half-Chick Lane and turned onto Strangle Street. I kept my eyes on the shadows just in case anyone was following us. Nevery said after a short while. Have you, read the treatise about Arianvar? Arianvar. The dread magic. I didn't need to read about Arianvar. I had enough experience with it. At the same moment, I felt his hand grope in my coat pocket. Good try. I stepped sideways and glanced at him, shaking my head. Curse it, he muttered. We turned another corner onto Shirttail Street, which led straight down toward the bridge. From here, as we walked, we had a view across the rushing Black River to the Sunrise, the nice part of the city, where the rich people lived and the streets were lit up with weir lights and the Dawn Palace glowed pink against the night sky. I gave you the Arianvar treatise back when we were having those troubles with Underlord Crow, boy. I suppose you didn't bother to read it, Nevery said. I didn't answer him. He knew I hadn't. A chilly wind blew off the river, bringing with it the smell of mud and dead fish. Nevery paced alongside me, his cane going tap-tap against the cobblestones. Watch out for that pothole, he said, bumping my arm, and then dipping into my empty pocket. You're not very good at this, I said, pulling away. What you need is an incentive. Indeed, Nevery said. Yes, I said. If you're a gutter boy, and you don't pick a pocket, you don't get dinner. But if you try it and get caught, you end up in a guard cell, or somebody beats the fluff out of you. So you have to get very good at it. I see, Nevery said. He cast me a sharp look. And you're very good at it, are you, boy? I have quick hands, Nevery, I said. But I had gone hungry often enough, and I'd gotten caught more than once, even apart from the time Nevery had caught me stealing his Locus Magicalicus. After I'd picked his pocket, everything had changed. I wasn't a gutter boy any more. I was a wizard. We came down to the bridge across the river. The houses built on it were closed up night-tight. Nevery paused. From behind us I heard the skiff-skiff of footsteps sliding along an alleyway, then silence. Drats. We were being followed. Nevery leaned on his cane. Don't forget, boy. We'll meet at the chop house in 4 days. I wasn't likely to forget that. Arianvar, the dread magic, was coming, and the city was in terrible danger. Arianvar had been behind the device that the traitor wizard Petivox and the former Underlord, Crow, had built to confine Wellmet's magic, and Arianvar had preyed on the desert city of Desh, until that city's magic had nearly been destroyed. Now it was coming to Wellmet. We had to be ready when it got here, or our city and its magic would die, sure as sure. Nevery had a plan, one based on his long-ago experiments with pyrotechnics, the ones that had blown the middle out of Heartsease. He knew that setting off an explosion while doing a magical spell enhanced the effect of the spell. He'd been doing research in the Academico's library, looking at old grimoires to find the right spell to enhance, something that would force Arianvar to leave Wellmet alone. We thought a banishing spell might work, if we set explosive traps all around the city to make it stronger. My part of the plan was to help with the pyrotechnics, and to scout the city for good places to set the traps. All right, boy? Nevery asked sharply. All right, Nevery, I said. Well then, good night, he said, turning toward the night bridge. Not a very good night, no. Out of the corner of my eye, I caught a quick look of a darker shadow in an alley, then another scuff of a footstep from the street behind us. Not Dawn Palace guards on this side of the river. Minions, then. They'd warned me off the streets of the twilight.